As we continue this 6 o'clock hour with you all, we're going to head over to Diamondhead, where Rob is live at the club at Diamondhead for Celebrate Cities. Rob is joining us now with the POA president. Good morning, you guys.
Hey, good morning, Ethan, and good morning, South Mississippi. Folks, it's Tuesday. We're reporting from the beautiful Diamondhead community. And look, there's lots of information coming this morning. We're going to be talking a little bit about the history. We've got a historian joining us, and we've got upcoming events here in the beautiful Diamondhead community as well. So starting off this hour, we're going to introduce you to our host here at Diamondhead, the club at Diamondhead, one of the, more influential hosts here in the area. Yeah, we got to build you up, sir. Folks, joining me is the Property Owner Association President, Mr. Gary Becker. Mr. Becker, thank you for being with us on this, damp morning.
Thanks for coming. We're glad to have you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're showcasing Diamondhead, so we're going to be talking about everything that's fun in the area, some historical information as well.
Okay.
So again, like I told you, this is fun. We're not politicizing this. We're not anything technical. This is just to show people what's cool about the Diamondhead area. Now, let me ask you this. We're going to get a little personal, sir.
Okay.
I'm from New York. I traveled all over the world. Is this your home?
No, I'm from Metairie.
Okay.
I moved here in 1989.
Let's just go ahead and say you've been here long enough to where you consider yourself a local, right?
I had a sojourn in between, but been here from 89 to 2001, and then came back 8 years ago, retired to live here for the remainder.
So 8 years ago, you decided the Diamondhead area, South Mississippi, is really the place I want to spend the rest of my life.
It's home.
Okay. And plus, it's not that far from Metairie either.
No, but my kids grew up here. They went to St. Stanislaus in OLA. And
okay.
So we just felt like Diamondhead was home.
Lovely, lovely, Mr. Becker. Okay, so as far as the POA goes, sir, tell us some of the information about the area. I mean, Diamondhead has certainly been on the growth over the past, especially from what it seems, from my point of view, over by the last couple of decades or so.
Yeah, we started in 1969. Malcolm Purcell McLean was looking at the property. He had an option to buy it, and then Hurricane Camille came, and he almost let his option expire. Mm-hmm. But he rode in a small plane over the Diamondhead community and decided it wasn't damaged too badly, so he went ahead and extended and exercised his option and started to build. And he was the inventor of containerized freight.
Now, that's the same, is that the same McLean trucking company that we see?
It was McLean Trucking. He had Sealand Services, and he, like I said, he invented containerized freight. So all of those big containers you see on the back of the trucks and going on the ships, that was his idea.
You see, that's one of the amazing things. That's one of the fun things about Celebrate Cities. We see these names on a daily basis, but now we know the history behind that is very closely related to South Mississippi and Diamondhead.
Right, yeah. We were really lucky because in the early 70s when the economy took a downturn, he had the deep pockets to provide everything he promised us. He promised us 2 golf courses. He built them, tennis courts. We have them. 4 swimming pools, a marina, an airport. Back then, we even had a stables.
Wow. Now, I've been coming to Diamondhead since I started coming here in like late 90s. Now, Diamondhead, this is certainly much different than pre-Katrina.
Oh, yeah.
Post-Katrina.
It is.
What's been the biggest growth that you've seen?
Well, after Katrina, because we're on high ground for the most part, across the street, the condos are the highest point, the High Point condos are the highest point between Florida and Texas in elevation. So,
really?
Yes, we had some flooded areas in Diamondhead, unfortunately, but most of it was just wind damage.
Okay.
So the people were able to return very quickly. The home prices shot up because you could get into a house right away. If you lived in Bay St. Louis and you had 20 feet of water, you could come to Diamondhead and buy a house and move right in it and have a place to live. And then after that, when the Stennis Space Center took off, that elevated growth tremendously. And they're now adding on a whole nother section. So we may get a whole new group of people coming in. We're getting more and more younger people with children who are coming to live here. We started out almost as a retirement community, but we've never been totally a retirement community. It's sort of a misconception, and we're growing again.
I mean, I don't want to use the phrase mixed-use development, but that's basically what you guys are out here. You've got condos, you've got houses, you've got amenities to support everything.
Right. We've even got a place for trailers in the back
Okay,
called
excellent.
Holiday Village.
Okay. Well, you know what, Mr. Becker, we're going to have you here for, I told you this 5 minutes goes by quick, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have you here for another 5 minutes to talk
Okay.
about it a little bit more. We're going to pick up where we left off at coming up in a bit. But folks, we've got more history. We've got more to talk about with local politicians in the area. We've got the city manager coming up, and we're going to talk about some fun events, not to mention Mr. Becker is going to be back joining me in just a little bit. But right now, reporting from the club at the beautiful Diamondhead community with Mr. Gary Becker, POA president, I'm Rob Knight.